Welcome to Evolving Cards. My name is Tyler, and today we're going to be opening up a Journey Together booster box. This is actually going to be the first booster box I'm going to open for Journey Together. Just haven't had an opportunity to open up one before. I've also had really poor luck with Journey Together, just never getting any good hits. But we're gonna see if that luck changes today. I picked this one up at a card show a couple weeks ago. I think I got it in on a trade when I was vending there. I think I paid like $160, $170 for it. Not a bad price at all, under MSRP or right around there. So we're gonna open this up. Hopefully we can pull the Lily's Clefairy, a Salamence, or any of the other top chases really. If not, just continue my poor luck. Yeah, let's get right into it. Get it opened. Okay. The promo card. Nice. So here's the box stopper. It's pretty right heavy. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to put it right into my pile of other promos. I like to hold on to them for the future. You never know when those start to go up. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm not going to do any card tricks here. Just going to start ripping. I actually think this is a slept-on set. I know a lot of people don't really like it, compared to like Destined Rivals. But I think this is really slept on. I think it's going to be a set that does really well in the future. But right now, with Destined Rivals being the next best set, and then with Black and White coming up, I mean, I could totally see Journey Together dipping down, which means it's a good time for buying more booster boxes or ETBs, whatever you really need. I think that it's a great time to do it. So here we got our first hit, the Volcanion EX. Cool card. Let's just get it sleeved up here. Alright, put that there. Oh, this one's not wanting to go. There we go. The Wailord in this set is probably my favorite card. I have it raw in my collection, and then I also picked up a PSA 10 at the last card show here this past weekend. It was actually Hobby Clash Minnesota, the first time they've ever done one of those. Got for a pretty good deal. Alright, here we go. First illustration, a Noibat. I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. Contemplating if I want to keep these cards for a master set, or if I'm going to have them at my the next show I vend, which should be July 20th. I'm almost done with the Destined Rivals master set, but this is another set that I wouldn't mind having a master set of, just because, again, like I said before, I really do like it. Yeah. Some of these are tough to open. Creamy EX. I don't rip a whole lot anymore. Just because I can pick up most of the cards that I need at card shows. But I have been ripping a lot of Destined Rivals. Prismatic, for whatever reason, just the idea of having that massive, like, Adrenaline Rush when you pull a God pack, is pretty crazy. I did pull a Demigod pack for Prismatic before, which is pretty cool. So anytime I get my hands on Prismatic, I tend to open it. I opened 4 SPCs a week and a half ago. Pulled Iron Valiant, which was great. I think I'm up to like 5 SIRs on that set. Yeah, like I said, anytime I can open it, I'm going to. Chunk. Cubone, Joltik, Larvesta, Verizon, Hop's Choice Band, Articuno, Lechonk, Iona's Watchel, and Enz Reshiram. I also play the TCG a little bit every now and then. I do gotta say, a lot of these cards from Journey Together and Destiny Rivals, man, they're really good playable cards. A lot of nice new sets coming out of these. A lot of nice cards coming out of these two sets for playing the game. I like this Tyranitar. Personally, I want to make a Mewtwo deck. Well, not necessarily Mewtwo, but just like a Team Rocket deck. I think that'd be pretty slick. Mewtwo is pretty powerful once you actually get it set up, but it can take a bit to get there. Well, Coughing, Postwick, Klawf, Vincia, Adino, Rockruff, and a Paldean Clodsire EX. Alright, we got 4 EXs, 1 IR. Alright, let's see what else we can pull. Shelmet, Rockruff, Caterpie, Magmar, Brock Scouting, Verizon, Hop's Choice Band, Lily's Ryombi, Sprigatito, and a full art Zorora. Nice. I'm a big fan of this gold card. I have that one also in my personal collection. I think that one is just super clean. I think the colors work really well together. So yeah, I was happy to. I think I picked that one up at a card shop or a card show. Can't remember exactly, but definitely know I've got it in my collection. Shuppet, Hops, Corvisquire, and Sigilyph, Billionaire, Alolan Marowak, Lily's Pearl, Manette, Hops Woolo, Enz Castle, and a Butterfree. Alright, nothing too crazy so far. 5 hits out of this booster box. I'm assuming another like EX, basic EX, probably another illustration, another full art. Would be cool to see an SIR, but I haven't really been too lucky. I know a lot of people that have been just ripping this set and just pulled a couple Lilies, the Salamence. They've just been pretty lucky, but me on the other hand, I have not. Dustin Rival, on the other hand, has been pretty solid for me. Down in the comments, you guys should let me know what your favorite card from this set is, and then also what your favorite set from Scarlet and Violet is. Now that you know it's coming to a close with Black and White here. Mine, I mean, obviously 151's up there, but I'd probably say Destin Rivals. I think that is a great set. A lot of great cards in there. All right, let's see. We got a Lycanroc. Here's another cool card. I think I've pulled this one a few times. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Nice. So 2 illustration rares. This is all coming from the right side of this box. Alright, nothing out of that one. Try and do videos more often. Whenever I get a chance to open up packs, I'll do it. Maybe some like market videos here and there when I see something crazy happening, maybe a video about new sets. Yeah, we'll try and make something happen with this channel. You know, if not, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I don't have a lot of time anyways, but it's just when I do get time, I'll try and make videos. Do have a Destin's Rival Pokemon Center ETB and booster box. Could potentially rip those as well for a video. We'll see though. Alright, the Dunsparce EX. So that's 4 EXs, 2 illustration rares, and a full art that we've pulled so far. Not too bad. Alright, a Reshiram EX. So 5 EXs. Alright, let's get these in a nice little stack here. I'm anticipating probably one more full art trainer card along those lines, and then maybe another illustration rare. But I feel like we've probably had to have gotten pretty much all the pulls out of this box already. Alright, nothing. Alright, we're just gonna kind of rip right to the end here. Another EX, yeah. Alright. Veluza EX. Man, a lot of these Pokemon are still pretty foreign to me. So used to the original 151. That was the era that I grew up in, along with, you know, the Johto region era, Gen 2, Gen 3. It's a little bit of Gen 4, kind of like typically when I stopped playing the games and collecting the cards. I did play X and Y around the time that came out, so I'm a little familiar with the Megas, which is cool that they're coming out with a Mega set here, you know, for the next generation for ZA. Don't know if we'll get that game or not. I don't have a Switch right now. I ended up just buying a Switch 2 just to play it, and the last Switch I had before I sold it, I was sitting there for like a year and a half before I even picked it up and turned it on. So I don't play video games very often anymore, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it or not. Well, not looking very promising here at this point. And oh, and Enzorora. That would be another SIR that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Again. Probably release a video of what I have in my inventory for card shows, my graded cards along with just raws, the raw singles as well. Maybe some sealed product if I end up getting any in that I'm willing to sell right now. And anything that I have is for my personal collection. I tend not to bring anything modern, especially like new sets. Like I wouldn't bring like Destined Rivals, Journey Together, maybe Prismatic just because it is so hard to find that. You know, people are always willing to pay for it, or even 151. When I do get 151, I mean, I can sell out of that pretty quickly. Everyone's looking to hold it or rip it. So I don't mind selling that, but that's getting harder and harder to find. Prices are starting to increase again now that you can't really find it anymore. Bloom & Waters, I think, is probably done here at this point. You might find it randomly at like a Costco or something, but I don't think we're going to see 151 too much longer here in stores. Ooh, okay, Lily's Ryobi, nice. So we got 3 illustration rares and 1 full art, and I want to say 7 EXs. Right along what I would expect to get out of a booster box. I actually haven't opened a booster box on Surgeon Sparks, and at that time I think I opened 6 of them. I had really good luck with Surgeon Sparks. I pulled both the Gold Pikachu, the Milotic, and the main SIR Pikachu out of like my first 3 booster boxes. All right, what do we have left here? Let's move the box. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Did I see something back there? I don't know. Should probably just the normal. Oh yeah, just normal hollow. Pack 5. Okay, there's our other full art. So I assume we are probably done with the hits, unless if we get a hyper rare gold card or an SIR. Can't imagine seeing any more full arts or illustration rares. I gotta say, we're probably done with these EX cards as well. Never mind. Guess we got one more. Won't complain. I give most of these basic EX cards to the local card shop in town. He ends up using them for prizes for kids when they play the game, or mystery bags, mystery card type thing. Just 'cause, you know, product is getting harder to find, especially from distributors for local card shops. They have to pay so much money, so now he's got to do something to make extra cash. And this is one way that they like to do it, and it works. It sells pretty quickly. We've done it at a couple card shows, and tend to sell out rather quickly when it comes to mystery products. People like to gamble and hope that they get some expensive card. The owner and I we're vending the July 20th show at Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota. We're hoping to have a big giant spinning wheel. We're going to give away packs, English, Japanese, have some smaller end cards, probably like $5, $10 cards, and then probably have like a jackpot card. Could be a PSA 10 graded card. It could be like a Bubble Mew type thing. We haven't figured it out yet, but it's something that we want to do. As we get closer, we'll get those items figured out. Probably do a video on it too, and get it listed or advertised in the local Minnesota groups. All right, last pack magic. Do you think we could get that illustration rare? I'm not holding my breath for it. I haven't had great luck with this set, but here we go. Let's see what we can make of it. All right, yep. Just as I thought. Continued luck, but that's all right. I mean, I had a good time ripping. Now we got some decent hits here. Let's see, we got pulled the Noibat, Lily's Ryombi, Ribombe maybe. I don't know. Lycanroc and Zoroark EX full art, and then the Lily's Clefairy EX full art. And then we also got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 secret rare basic EX cards. Gotta feel like you gotta have most of them at this point with how many you get here. And then of course, the typical box topper. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, please. If not, it's all right. I'm not going to force anyone to do anything if they don't want to do it. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.